today's show, we are looking at the balance between presenting raw evidence and delving deeper behind the numbers. Tech heads think data is all. They are so wrong. Welcome back to this weekly edition every Thursday of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, and best-selling author of two books, Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. We are bringing the show to you from our High Performance Center in Akasaka, in Minato-ku in Tokyo. This is the business center of Tokyo. This is episode number 42, and we are talking about, in your presentation, pour on your evidence. Before we get going, a quick word from our sponsor. If you want to become a fully competent and confident presenter, then do the High Impact Presentations course. We are all being judged when we speak, be it in the internal team meeting or in a public environment, be it the big bosses, clients, or an industry audience. Everyone is evaluating us. Don't blow it. Get the best training on the planet. Do the High Impact Presentations course now in either Japanese or English. Are you doing business with Japan? Do you really know how things work? Japan Business Mastery provides the answers. Do you have the right networks and know how to create them? Do you know how to get on the same wavelength with Japanese buyers? Do you know what being trustworthy looks like from the Japanese perspective? Japan Business Mastery is based on more than 30 years' experience in Japan and will become your go-to guide. Want to succeed in Japan? Buy Japan Business Mastery now. Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. In your presentation, pour on your evidence. There are a number of common structures for giving presentations, and one of them, the most popular, is the opening, key points and evidence, closing. We consider the length of the presentation, the audience, the purpose of our talk, and then we pour the contents into this structure. Generally, in a 30-minute speech, we can only have a few key points we can cover, so we select the most powerful and then look for the evidence which will persuade our audience. This is where a lot of presentations suddenly snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. The structure flow is a simple one. The analysis of the occasion is straightforward, but at this next stage, we can get confused about what we are trying to achieve. We might become so engrossed in the evidence assembly component that we forget the crucial why aspect of this effort. We are not here to produce mounds of statistics, battalions of bar charts, or proffer reams of text on a screen. Technically oriented presenters love to bludgeon their audience with detail, usually in font or scale so small it is barely visible on screen. No, the why is all about persuading the audience of our conclusion or way of thinking. This is communication skill rather than archaeological or archival skill. Line charts, pie charts, comparison tables are trotted out to do battle with the perceptions and biases of the audience. The errors, though, include a presentation style where the actual detail is unapproachable or is not fully accepted. The tendency to imagine that the quality data will stand by itself and not require the presenter to do much is another grave error. I don't have to be a good speaker because the quality of my information is so high is a typical, if somewhat pathetic, excuse. Another common error is to invest the vast majority of the time for the presentation preparation on the accompanying slides for the talk, digging up the data, tweaking the detail, creating the charts, arranging the order. We become quite busy. So busy, in fact, that we forget to practice the delivery of the talk. How should we fix this approach? Some examples of evidence are really powerful when they are numbers, but instead of drowning our audience with too many numbers, we can select one and use a very big font to isolate out that one number. We then talk to that number and explain what it means. If we want to use line charts or trend analysis, then one chart per slide is a good rule. To improve our communication effectiveness, we go one step further and we tell stories about these numbers. Who is involved? Where? When? What happened? We recall stories more easily than masses of data. This helps to get us around the why of our talk, the key point we want the audience to absorb. And we practice the delivery over and over until we are comfortable we have the cadence right. Thank you for watching this episode, and remember to hit the subscribe button. The Japan Business Mastery Show is here to help you navigate your way around business in Japan. Subscribe on YouTube, share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Hit the little icon, little bell icon, for automatic new episode notifications. Our website details are on screen now, enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. It's awesome value, so check it out. Please leave me some feedback on YouTube. I would love to know how this show helped and what other topics you're interested in for me to cover. Just tell me how I can help you best. You might also enjoy my other weekly shows. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, it's a podcast version. Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series. Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series. Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series. Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show. And Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. You get these wherever you get your podcasts. Also, Mondays, I release my other TV show, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. That's on YouTube. And this one comes out on Fridays for the Japan Business Master Show, and then Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. In episode number 43, we are talking about fond farewells for staff. Onegai itashimasu. Please join me for the next exciting episode of Japan Business Mastery Show.